Somewhere in the back of your mouth, 4 teeth are waiting. Most of them will never be useful. Some of them will try to kill you. That's not a joke. For most of human history, an infected tooth was a death sentence. And the teeth most likely to get infected are the ones you were born with, for no reason at all. We call them wisdom teeth. But there's nothing wise about them. They show up late, they grow in sideways, they crack your jaw, crowd your other teeth, and rot in the dark. So why do you have them? Why would evolution give you 4 teeth that don't fit in your own head? The answer goes back 2 million years, to a fire, to a piece of meat, and to the moment your ancestors did something no animal had ever done before. Let's find out. Open your mouth and count your teeth. If you're an adult, you might have 32. The last 4, way in the back, are your third molars. Wisdom teeth. They usually arrive between 17 and 25. Just late enough that older people once thought you'd gained some wisdom by the time they came in. Here's the problem. For a huge number of people, there's no room for them. Your jaw simply isn't big enough. So the teeth get stuck, trapped under the gum, growing sideways into the tooth in front of them. We call this impacted. And it happens to most people on Earth. Think about how strange that is. Your body grows a body part that doesn't fit in your body. It's like your skeleton ordered a part for a bigger model and never got the update. To understand the teeth, you have to meet the creature who needed them. Go back about 2 million years. Your ancestors didn't look like you. They had huge jaws, heavy, powerful muscles running up the sides of their heads, and massive grinding teeth because their food was brutal. Raw roots, tough leaves, stringy raw meat, hard seeds and nuts. Nothing soft, nothing cooked, nothing easy. To get enough calories, they had to chew for hours every single day. Some scientists estimate early humans spent up to half their waking hours just chewing. Imagine eating a meal that takes 5 hours to get through. Tipo, every day for your entire life. For that, you needed a big jaw, you needed big muscles, and you needed every tooth you could get, including those 4 extra molars in the back. Back then, wisdom teeth weren't a mistake. They were a tool. Then your ancestors did something no other animal had ever done. They controlled fire, and they used it to cook. This sounds small. It changed your entire skull. Cooking is like doing half your digestion before the food even reaches your mouth. Heat breaks down tough fibers. It softens meat. It turns hard roots into something you can swallow in seconds. A cooked meal gives you far more energy for far less chewing. Suddenly, you didn't need to grind for hours. You didn't need monster jaw muscles. You didn't need a giant face built for war against your own dinner. So over thousands of generations, the human face began to shrink. The jaw got smaller. The muscles got lighter. The whole skull rounded out into the shape you see in the mirror today. But here's the twist. Your jaw shrank faster than your teeth did. The blueprint still says, build 32 teeth. The jaw says, I only have room for 28. And those 4 extra molars at the back. They're still being built. Into a mouth that no longer has space for them. So now you've got a tooth growing into a space that doesn't exist. What happens next is where it gets dangerous. An impacted wisdom tooth can push sideways into its neighbor. It can crack open the gum and trap food and bacteria in a pocket you can't clean. That pocket gets infected. The infection swells, and in the worst cases, it doesn't stay in your mouth. It can spread into your jaw, into your throat. In rare cases, toward your brain or your bloodstream. For most of human history, there were no dentists, no antibiotics, no surgery. A bad tooth could kill you, slowly and horribly. And we have proof. Archaeologists have dug up ancient skulls with massive abscesses eaten into the bone. Some show infection so severe they almost certainly cause death. People have been suffering from these teeth for thousands of years. The difference is, today you can have them removed in an afternoon. Your ancestors had no such mercy. Here's where most people get the story wrong. They think wisdom teeth are simply useless junk, a leftover with no purpose, like a glitch in your DNA. But it's stranger than that. Wisdom teeth aren't useless because evolution made a mistake. They're a problem because your environment changed faster than your body could. For nearly all of human history, jaws were actually bigger. Not because of different genes, but because as a child, chewing tough food forces the jaw to grow larger and stronger. Soft modern food doesn't. Studies of ancient skulls show fewer impacted wisdom teeth than we see today. People who still eat tough, fibrous diets tend to have more room in their jaws. Read that again. Part of the reason your wisdom teeth don't fit is that you grew up eating soft, processed, easy food. The smoothies, the bread, the fries. The very comfort that makes your life easy shaped a jaw too small for your own teeth. So here's the full picture. 2 million years ago, you needed every tooth. Then fire and cooking shrank your face. Then soft modern food shrank your jaw even more. But your genetic blueprint never got the memo. It's still trying to build a mouth for a creature that no longer exists. That's what a wisdom tooth really is. A message from a deep ancestor. A part designed for a harder world. Showing up in a mouth that's gone soft. And it's not the only one. Some people are now born with no wisdom teeth at all. Their blueprint has quietly started deleting them, which means you're looking at evolution in progress, right now, in real mouths, in real people. You are a halfway creature, caught between the ancestor who needed 4 extra teeth and the descendant who won't have any. So the next time a wisdom tooth aches in the back of your jaw, remember what it actually is. It's not a flaw. It's a fossil. A 2 million-year-old tool, trapped inside a modern face. Your ancestors needed those teeth to survive. You just need a dentist. And somewhere, far in the future, your descendants might not have them at all. The teeth that once kept your species alive are slowly disappearing. And you're living right in the middle of the story.